My name is Andrew Van Arsdale, and I'm one of your lawyers representing you in your case against the Boy Scouts of America. We're waiting on the appeals. As you know, the Guam contingent, we fully expect to file a writ with the Supreme Court asking for a review of the Boy Scouts of America plan of reorganization. A lot of questions I've been asked lately. What's Guam got to do with the Boy Scouts? Well, as you know, the Boy Scouts had local councils all over the country, including territories like Guam and San Juan, Puerto Rico. And at Guam, there happened to be a both priest, who was a leader of the church, who also served as a Boy Scout leader of that local council troop. And allegedly, he was a very bad man and did horrible things to kids on Guam. And so, when the bankruptcy happened with the Boy Scouts of America, a lawyer that lives and practices in Guam, Delia Lujan, ended up representing around 60 of these survivors of abuse by that individual that was both the Boy Scout leader and the church leader. And they filed claims in the BSA bankruptcy just like we filed your claims. But they are very upset about the percentage of money being paid out on these claims. And quite honestly, they're right to be. They don't want 1.5% of whatever the number is. They want 100% of whatever the number is, right? And so they're saying, look, Supreme Court, the Boy Scouts can't do this because they have all these third-party releases, and now third-party releases are unconstitutional under your own case law that you created in the opioid case. You said that only the debtor can get a release if the parties contested. But right now, you've got the debtor, which is the BSA, getting released of liability. But you've got all these local councils getting released of liability. You have all these churches and other sponsoring organizations getting released of liability. That's not fair. If they want out, they got to put in more money. It's the noble cause. It's the right fight. It's a fight that we were having in the middle of the bankruptcy that took years to get even to a plan because the fight was so intense, right? So they're not wrong in principle, just in practical matters. In my opinion, at least, you know, the turkey's kind of cooked, right? I mean, the plan is the plan. It's been reviewed by the bankruptcy judge, Judge Silverstein. It's been reviewed by a federal district judge, Judge Andrews in Delaware. It's been reviewed by 3 appellate judges in the Third Circuit Court of Appeal in Philadelphia. And now I guess it has a chance to be reviewed by the Supreme Court. Again, I think this issue, they already decided in the Purdue Pharma case. I think going forward, the Guam claimants are 100% accurate, that they can't have a contested plan and get it done this way. But I think because the Boy Scouts of America case was where it was when that decision came down, that the Supreme Court kind of carved it out from this future litigation world. And therefore, I think the plan stands. And so, if I'm right, is all the filing of this writ does is continue to delay the justice that you deserve. If you haven't had your claim reviewed, you deserve to have your claim reviewed. If you've only been paid out 1.5%, you deserve to be paid out more money, right? That was the promise of this plan of reorganization. So we'll continue to monitor things. You know, we are helping to file a response, an anticipated response to the Guam filing that they will file, saying, look, our guys are tired of this. They're sick of the length of time it's taking. A lot of men are dying as they await the court's slow march to some form of justice. Enough's enough. Let's get this thing done. Let's allow these men and some women to open a new chapter and continue to go forward with their lives with additional resources they have to support themselves. So thank you for taking the time to watch this video. Thank you for your comments, your responses, just all of the time and energy you would put into your case over these past almost 8 years now. We'll continue to work hard for you. We'll continue to do our best to answer your questions as quickly as possible. If you ever need to reach me directly, please email me at andrew@avalaw.com. So thank you for taking the time to watch this video, and I look forward to sending you another update next week.